Hello, I'm Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Judgement Apocalypse Survival Simulation. In the previous episode we saved two people and I wasn't sure what to do with Maya. John is pretty good. John will stay in the base. When we check his skills, he's a good farmer, miner, he's good at quarrying stone, so yeah, that's the kind of survivor that we wanted. But Maya, because she's an addict, she has some stats that I don't like, especially like the crafting speed, farming speed. But on the other hand, she might not be a bad fighter. Like minus 15% health, a bit fragile, but it's not the end of the world. And the question was, do we get rid of Maya, try to get someone better with just only good perks, or do we give her a try and see what she can do? And in the end, the decision is to keep her, give her the sledgehammer, and just see what she can do. If she can survive, then she can stay in the colony. If she dies, well, then she dies. It'll be a bit rough for her, but at least she gets a chance. So let's start with gear first. She gets that sledgehammer, and we're gonna need armor for her, but we still need someone to craft the holy armor, or we are working on 3 now. So we'll have to wait. And the question is, what kind of equipment do we want to give her? I'm even thinking about the ginger extract. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get that attack speed boost. And I'm thinking, if she survives, I will craft, where is it? I'll craft a sacred sword for her. We compare it to the sledgehammer. 22, 30, 35. It is better. Slightly higher numbers. And it's occult weapon. When we check Maya's stats, she has the extra accuracy, but as an occultist, she should get some more bonuses to occult weapons. So I think the sacred sword will be a best weapon for her. And if she survives, then I'll probably rename her to Brian with that sword. I think that will work just fine. But I don't know. You know what I think about melee in this game, so let's see if I'm right or not. Let's see if the melee can survive combat in this game. I won't be trying to kill her, sending her into situations where she'll be outnumbered or something. I'll try to do what I can to level her up, but at the same time I'll try to use her as a melee fighter, right? So she has to go into the melee range, and yeah, we'll see how that works. But enough talking, let's unpause. We can start playing. You're still waiting for the research, so all that we can do is just wait. Maybe build some more things. We are working on the ritual. That's good. It's halfway done. But what we can also do, if we have the materials, is just keep building more rainwater collectors. I'll just keep building them here. Since they don't need anyone to go to them and pick up the water, since they're being or since the water is collected automatically, we can just build as many as we want next to each other. I think I'll build one for each colonist and then get rid of one well. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can see the buff that we get here. Research speed 40%, occult research speed 40%. But what we still can't see is the duration. Let's see, day 52, time is 1740. How long does it last? Is there... No, there isn't a timer on that. Oh, and it seems that the training grounds can be used only by one person at a time, which means you're gonna need one more. Maybe even two more. Okay. Kinda need Maya to keep training all the time. Do we have that armor? Nope. Oh, did you see that? I don't know who was working on the training grounds, but it was like 1% to finish it, and the person just left, went to bed. They should probably change this. Like, if a task is in its last 5%, then the person should prioritize finishing the job over going to bed. I mean, they're not gonna die if they don't go to bed immediately, right? So it wasn't the most effective way. Do we have materials for another training ground? Yep. Okay, 3 is hopefully enough. And there is scouting party. Okay, let's send the task force. Yeah, around what, 90% awareness. Hopefully we can kill them and make it back before we get attacked. I should be able to make it. Ooh. I started right next to them. That should be fine. There's nothing that dangerous. Good. Wow. Demon survived a bit longer than I expected, but still. At this point, these demons just don't have the damage to really do something. Level up for Maya. Well. You don't need another person with extra occult research. We have more than enough points. But we could use someone who can perform rituals faster. Of course, I'd prefer some combat bonus, but I think you'll have to wait for that. That's Sledge, level for... I'm just checking occultist level ups, so I can plan the level ups for Maya a bit. Crafting. So it's gonna be rituals, occult wielder, that will give us a nice bonus for that sacred sword, and may even go for spotting for Maya on level 4, but for Ledge that's gonna be, I think, dark crafting 2. Yeah, Ledge is extra crafting speed. Okay, let's go for dark crafting. I think in the end we'll be crafting more dark artifacts than holy artifacts. So I'll get more people with dark crafting. Do we have the armor finally? No. We don't have bricks, which means we need more clay. Is it clay, right, for bricks? No, we don't have stones. Let's get stones. And another trader. Okay, the research buff is gone. So it lasted how long? I didn't notice when exactly it disappeared, but let's say half day. And is it worth it? 40%, half a day. 20 and 5. Well, for this investment, and you look only on the materials invested, then it's worth it. But when we look on the time invested as well, I think you'd probably get more research points if that person performing the rituals would just stand next to the research bench and do the research instead of the ritual. It's getting more effective with more active research stations, but still. I think I'll just build another, how is it called exactly? Experiment table. Once you get the stones, that's what I'm gonna do. We have some idle people most of the time. I think that's the best option we have. The ritual needs extra duration. If it lasts like 2 days, then it's worth it. But I think if it's like 1 day or even half a day, well, it's probably what it was now. It just doesn't last long enough. Okay, we are attacked. Oh, and be first. Let's check the trader. Yes, copper. So for the first time, I'm actually buy something. Is there something we want to sell? I don't see anything. We could sell some hides, but not too many. Let's keep like 100. How much do we have to pay? A lot. And we've discovered quite a few mines with copper. Some of them are pretty heavily defended, but still there are like 4 that we can attack. I think we can attack this one easily. Okay, now when we know that we can get copper from locations, I don't think it's worth paying over 1,000 scraps for it. Cloth is another thing we could use, but it's so expensive. 1 cloth for 30 scraps. Just too much. I'll just sell some hides. And probably 1 bracelet. I'll never use 2. Maybe I'll just try 1, but I don't think that I'll ever use 2. Okay, so Maya has her armor. For now, this will have to do. If she survives, I'll try to get something even better for her. Go. Did we get everyone? Yeah, I think we did. Hopefully it won't take too long for them to attack. Good, here they are. Wow. That's quite a few ranged. And the last group spawned right behind us. I have to make sure that John is not in the front line. Where is Lottery? Lottery can stay in the front. Doesn't really matter who will go in the turret. Sure if that was Maya who got the kill there. There are just too many people. I don't think we can test Maya here. On the other side, just too many. Okay. Here's my chance to shine, or not. I just think too fast. What about the possessed? Well, that wasn't bad, but did you see how much damage she took there? And it was just against 2 of them. I think we almost lost someone. We almost lost Shade. Those towers are so bad. Should have some extra protection there, but it just doesn't work. It's really better to just stand behind the tree than to be in the tower. does it look like with bricks? Here. Okay, someone is working on it now. Let's start with the collector. I just realized that Maya was tired, right? And she hit the possessed for like 70% when tired. I'm not sure how exactly being tired affects the stats, but it's like 50%, I think. So when she's not tired, she might be able kill a possessed with one hit. Assistance needed. No, go away. If she could do that, that would be quite decent. And I think she'll be able to one-shot most demons with the Sacred Sword. So the damage seems to be decent, but it's still the same problem. Can she get in melee range before she takes too much damage? I may have to give her a different item, not the ginger extract, but might be better to give her... Where is it? Protection cross. Just activate the extra defense. Until she gets in melee range. And for that you'd also need a different armor, right? You'd need the Demonite armor. Oh, we'll have to test that. Okay. Now we have another holy armor. That'll be for Shade. John, for now, gets the leather jacket. Where is Gillen? Why is Gillen using... how's it called? The training area. When he is on maximum level. Can't get more experience, so that doesn't make sense. And because of that, someone who could use the experience can't use it. Also doesn't make sense. Okay, Joan. You'll be our main farmer, it seems. More farming for you. This looks more like epilepsy than training, but I guess it works. And Stavarek still needs one level. Okay. Now we can build the experiment table. 1800, almost there. Good thing is, this is probably the most expensive research, so once we are done with this, everything else will be easier. What the hell? Okay. Why not? As long as it gives experience, whatever you want. I'm not sure that moonwalking is exactly the skill that helps you in combat, but sure. Okay, so now all four experiment tables should be working at full capacity most of the time. Oh, again. What the hell is this? I guess that's not the intended animation for melee combat. Almost there. We need 60 more points. We'll probably have to survive another attack during this episode. Can we craft another holy armor? We can, so let's do it. It's a very significant upgrade to the leather jacket, so I'll probably craft one for everyone. It's quite expensive, but I expect the attacks on the base to be more and more dangerous. So we could use the extra protection. There we go. I was hoping this one would come a bit later, but whatever. Let's go slower here in case they attack before we get in position so we can react. Okay, lottery. You'll get ready next to the turret. Scouting party. That's fine. Should be able to stop this attack and kill the scouting party. Come on. There we go. Okay. May switch a few items. I want the task force to have long range weapons. I like that more than Uzis. And even people who have bonuses with bows should do more damage with Uzis. At least when it comes like to Olympic bow compared to Uzi, right? The DPS on this is 12.8 and it's 30 on Uzi. Shade, you definitely get Uzi. Okay, approved. This attack shouldn't be that's never mind. I already see a fallen angel. And I see wow. Change of plans. I think we want to hide here behind the house. So it's finally here. The strongest demons are attacking our base. Look at them. Look at how smart they are. Demon, succubus. Damn, I was hoping they would just go this way. Where is Otheri? On the wrong side, of course. Move back. We'll send 2, 4, 5. Ooh, May's taking way too much damage. May. Run. Actually, this way. Gillen should be in cover now. Okay, that's 2 of them down. Who's tanking the damage now? Volteri? No, Slavarek. You definitely don't want to tank the damage. Not even close. Where's Gillen? Yeah, we definitely need to replace the leather jacket. I think at the moment when they started hitting Gillen, I noticed that they are attacking him. And in those few seconds before he managed to get behind the corner, they almost killed him. So you need the holy armor for everyone as fast as possible. But well, we somehow survived this attack. I think I'll heal Gillen once. Who has a medkit? GK. Oh, I can't, right? I only can do that in combat. Never mind. Yeah, survivors are tired. Okay. Finally. Advanced logistics. Bam. Oh, and let me check a divine armor. 30, 45, no. When we compare the evasion, 30, 45, armor 3, armor 2. What's the materials? Cloth, mystic wines. It's not worth 720 points. If it was a part of another tag, I'd probably craft like 1 or 2 of these. They're not that bad, but when it's a separate tag, where it's 720 points, I don't think the armor is good enough to justify the investment. Okay. Where is Maya? Here. Approved. So we have 7 members in the task force now. We have to wait for Maya to heal up before we can leave. And also before we leave, I'll probably build some kind of defensive position, and it might actually be here, not here. Maybe here. I'll have to think about that off camera. So I have to find a place where I will get cover, but the demons won't be able to hide behind something. It's not quite as easy as it may sound, because I of course want to have the defensive position somewhere around the base, but on the other hand, if it's around the base, then the demons can just hide behind buildings. Maybe here. But then there's another problem. If you are too far from the base and we face another attack like the last one, where they are many fallen angels, might be better. It is better for us to just hide between buildings uh, to negate the extra range the fallen angels have. Maybe I'll even build 2 defensive positions. Like one somewhere around here, and another one here somewhere. How expensive are the first sandbags? But maybe spike barricade is better. Brick boards, that's quite expensive. Or I could build something with the barrel wall. We could experiment a bit and get an inspiration from how's it called? RimWorld. Just create enclosed area because no one can shoot through the barrels, right? So we can create like a bottleneck for them where they have to go. They're going after our colonists. They don't care about items or buildings or anything. In this game, they are not destroying things. They just want to kill people. So I'd get rid of the tower and create like a square. Large square. It will be expensive, but maybe it works. Like a square from those barrels with only one entrance. Then inside of the square of the barrels, I'd create smaller, like U-shaped line of those spikes. We'd position our people behind it, facing the entrance. And then I'd have to force the demons go into that entrance. So, and here's the opening, let's say. I would create a wall from barrels here and just force them to come from one or the other side. There would be like a corridor from both sides. I have to make sure they can't shoot through the entrance like from distance, right? So a wall behind it, the entrance and the enclosed area with cover, and force the demons to come from the only entrance here. Like that we negate their extra range. They'll also have to come like one by one, and we'll be able to always focus all the attacks on just one demon. Okay, that should work. It will be expensive, but it should be pretty effective. There might be even a cheaper way. We could use the existing base to do this. Because we can use the houses as the entrance. Here is the corridor. On the other hand, it'll also be a trap for us. If it doesn't work and all the colonists are inside and we get overwhelmed, then we'll be a slaughterhouse. We have 14 people. There's no way that we ever get overwhelmed. Okay, we'll start working on that in the next episode. Why is Gillen not healing? I may have to build, where is it? Here, I may have to build infirmary. We now have the room. Well, that'll have to wait. Let me just make sure. Where is Clay? Here. Okay. I just wanted to share that the limit wasn't 14. This way we should get 15 clay, get the infirmary, heal Gillen in case we get attacked. It can happen that we get attacked around 10%, just in case. I want to heal Gillen up. It's the only way how to heal someone out of combat, or the only way that I found so far. Once we are done with that, we work on the defensive position, and once that's done, then we can leave. And also we have to kill the scouting party. Okay, but as I said, that'll be next episode. This one is over, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.